Hello Aries, welcome to your February 16th through 28th, 2019 reading. This is for all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a collective reading, which means if you'd like a private reading focused solely on your energy, please go to royalmystic.com and book a reading. This is for the collective, therefore it will have lots of possibilities listed in the reading. So without any further ado, I know Aries doesn't like to waste time. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine Energy, for your presence here, and we appreciate your information. You are always welcome. Here we go. Money coming your way. Not a bad way to start the reading. King of Cups. This is your here and now. Now we have relationships, love life, and spiritual life. Good old Aries. Ooh, some real stuff happening for Aries here in that relationship area. Now we have your career and finance. Stuff happening there too. New beginnings. Here is the Page of Pentacles. When the Page of Pentacles shows up, it's always the messenger regarding new wealth or new sustained prosperity. Okay, so he's bringing in the message of that. That's your underlying energy. Now this can also be talking about commitment because the Pentacles are regarding commitment. So it looks like some of you are having that happen as well. So Knight of Pentacles, this is, now you've got the messenger and here's the Knight. This is the money actually moving in your direction. So the only thing I can remind you of is that earth energy isn't like Speedy Gonzalez. So you may have to be patient. It's just not going to run at you, but it's coming. So we have the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups can be a couple of different things. It can be romantic energy, which is reflected here. And it can be a job offer, which is reflected here. So for you guys, it looks like it's one or both, depending on what you're going through. Everybody's life cycle is a little different. Now we've got the Hanged Man, which is the waiting I was talking about. He patiently observing, comparing, and waiting, okay, till the time is right. This is someone who's put themselves here deliberately, so you're not being held against your will. This is you looking at everything from all angles, making sure you have your bases covered. Now this is the Nine of Wands, and this means you're at the very tail end of finishing up something. When this happens, it means you are just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're taking a knee because you're exhausted. All of these were obstacles you overcame. This is your energy because it's a fire sign energy, the Aries energy, and this is, you're just going, oh my God, can we please, thought this would help. Can we please just get done with this? And I appreciate your patience. I got a new camera, and I'm still trying to figure out all the whistles and bells regarding the focus area. So sometimes it goes out of focus. I have to wave my hands like a magic wand and all that good stuff. So hocus pocus, boom. Ace of Wands. This is an amazing energy for new relationships. Some of you, this is all about the new job, but this, for some of you, is the new relationship. This is the heat of passion. This is known as, it can be a phallic symbol. So I jokingly say this is the hot rod. So, so for some of you, it is a good thing in that area. Others of you, it's talking about the actual job and the taking that passion and doing something with it. It's passionate energy. It is a blessed beginning as well from the universe. When you get an ace, it's always the collective energy of the universe putting you first in a situation. So it's finally your turn. Now we have the Two of Cups. So for those of you who are in a relationship where this is real, this is a divine union. This is soulmate energy. Can be somebody who's in a relationship with you who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And for those of you who are already in a relationship, if this is your energy, this is talking about the shared like-mindedness that you have. That you have a single purpose with both people. Now, if you are not in a relationship, fear not. This is talking about your divine higher self being present and in your face. So it's like you're starting to see the reflection of the divine soul that is within yourself. And this is meaning that you're having a spiritual evolution, okay? It's becoming more present. Now it can be, even if you're in a relationship, that can still be happening to you. So now we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is making the effort now, taking action, getting in the boat, all the ideas you've had before, all the experiences, putting them in the boat and moving forward in the best possible direction. So this is having your higher self guide you with this beautiful moonlight, showing you the way. For some of you, this is making the commitment. This is getting your relationship off of the drawing board and into real time. For others of you, this is moving forward with things that you have going on spiritually or work because of the rods here. It is in the relationship, love life, and spiritual life area, but that doesn't mean it can't blend. So I'm giving all options. It's a general reading. Eight of Wands. This is communication, negotiation, working out all the kinks, okay? Making sure everyone's on the same page. So this is the discussion of how it begins, okay? Now we have the Fool, which is ending of one way and the beginning of another. So it's an ending and beginning simultaneously. That is what this unbroken circle is about. So the circle is complete, which means it's smooth transition. I like to say you won't miss a paycheck, okay? Because there's no gap. You're not going to fall off the edge. So it's from one thing into the next without a hitch. We're just going smoothly into it. And this is the Four of Wands, which is bringing the beautiful relationship to this new job. This is having a very strong foundation. All four corners are solid and stable. This is that work energy, and you are in the protect area. This can also be a doorway, okay, a threshold. So this is entering into the next phase. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aries, sun, moon, and rising to have the information that they seek to assist them in clarifying this wonderful information and allowing them to remain on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine. We welcome you and thank you for your presence. New job. Ten of Wands, blooming. So you've got the Nine of Rods here where he's exhausted. Ten of Rods, new job. Very nice. Got that fear going, but it's okay. Anything we do new always scares us. And you've got the Sun card on top of the Fool. That's awesome. So we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is that very stable financial foundation. The only reminder I like to put in this one is don't try to grip that coin too tight. I would bring the card up, but it seems that when I do that, that's what locks the vision on it and makes it blurry. So he's got his hand cranked on this side and this side, like he's just holding it like it's life's breath, okay? So don't have such a tight grip on it. Money needs the energy to move, okay? It's just like any other living thing. It's got to grow. It's got to shrink. You've got to let it come and go as it pleases, okay? And as you send it out paying a bill, know that it's going to return. Someone's going to come and buy your service, or you're going to get paid for something that's going to return that money to you plus more. So it'll come back and bring friends with it. Sorry, hiccups. Have the hiccups. Knight of Pentacles. Very slow moving, but on its way. And here's the Ten of Rods. It's a new beginning. This is the blossoming rods now. And they are fertile and taking root. So this is prosperity at its finest. Heading into the next place. Walking into the new castle. So we have the King of Cups, which is the offer, and the Knight of Swords, which is the speaking of the offer, the spoken energy of the offer. So he's flying at you. This is spoken word or divine thought, okay? So it's heading your direction, ready to clear the path for you to come back, okay? Or maybe come back for some of you. That might have been meant for somebody. The Hanged Man, making a choice, waiting it out, seeing how it works out, waiting for all the information. Information comes in, and then you have the Death card, which is the end of the old, out with the old, in with the new. This is the clear slate, cutting loose of all previous ties, so that you have to have an ending to have a new beginning, okay? And that's you tidying that up, closing up the loose ends. And the Knight of Cups, which is the real, like, absolute heartfelt offer. They're extending it to you. And you've been standing your ground, you've been really working hard and trying to keep this either relationship or this job that you've been wanting. Okay, this is something you wanted for not for nothing, because it's a good thing. So standing your ground, and you may have to have proclaimed to this person that you really, really love them, or that you've really been doggedly trying to get this, if it's a job, trying to get the job. I really feel like it's you, like standing beside somebody through hell and high water is what I feel like. So the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So let me let you know what a spiritual breakthrough feels like. When we have this moment, if it is talking about us, even when it's a person, when you have a spiritual moment with another person, and you know for a fact that there's something more to this than just love. There's a history, there's a soul connection. This is the scariest moment in your life because it feels like you're out of control. The energy is very heavy and very dense, and it's not something you experience every day. So it feels like it's just wild, crazy, heavy energy, and it can make you kind of go into your head way too much and overthink it. So don't let that happen. Know that it's going to settle down, okay? Any kind of spiritual breakthrough has anxious energy that comes with it. So let that subside and keep moving forward. Don't let yourself get spun out over it. The good thing about when you're having these thoughts, you can also stop the thoughts. That is the best part about it, even though it sucks having it. Six of Swords, which is moving in the right direction and being recognized. This is awesome. This is the Chariot card, which is a victory. It's also being seen in the spotlight. So you see the moon behind her head. Well, he's also got this big arch of light behind him, and then the stars lit up above his head. So this is moving in the right direction to being recognized in a higher status. Okay, the Chariot card is like an upgrade in your life skills. So this is an upgrade in the relationship. Now, we have the Eight of Wands. So the communication has got you thinking, okay, am I doing the right thing? Did I ask for enough? Should I have done this? Am I going the right direction? So don't look back at the past. You got to look at these two cups here and move forward. This is old stuff. You can't scoop it back into the cup. It's soaking into the ground. So you've got to move forward and let yourself have this new beginning. Sometimes we get in a panic because, the old thing the devil is better than the one you don't. And sometimes we get into a panic. Did I do the right thing? Should I leave? I don't know. Maybe I should stay. Even though you're not going to get anything out of it and you've reached the top of your ladder, you've got to start on a new one, but you're scared. Just because you don't want to let go of a sure thing. So this is the Fool saying take the chance. It's fine. Get in. The water's fine. And the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck. So this is absolutely the right path. You're supposed to take this change. This is a new beginning. And so is this. But this one is, we guarantee that it's going to be successful. So this is the right thing. You're supposed to be doing it. The baby is the new beginning. The sun is the restoration, and the White horse is talking about your higher self. It's always a white horse when you're talking about your soul. So the white horse is carrying the baby in, and the sun is guaranteeing the restoration and rejuvenation of it. So you will be okay. That is scary to start new stuff, but you'll do it. So here's the threshold. You're stepping through the threshold, and then here comes some anxiety. This is the overanalysis paralysis card. So what this means is you're overthinking it, okay? It's stage fright. Push it away and let yourself go through the threshold. If you pause in the threshold, this becomes more powerful. So just walk straight through it. Go for it. You can't look back. You just got to go straight ahead. And once you're out and through that doorway, you won't feel it anymore. This is just the thing that catches you. There are guardian energies in new beginnings. And as you go past through the transition portion, they can stop you in your tracks. Now what happens is if you give in to it and you let the fear take over, it's 3 times as hard to make yourself go back through it later. So go on through it. Get yourself in there. Start the new thing and you'll be fine. It's always scary right before you take the leap. Once you do, you realize it's something you should have done a long time ago. So I wish you all the best, Aries. It looks like you've got an exciting second half of February. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. If you'd like to join my channel for the memberships, please look down below. There's a button that says join. If you don't have it, you can text me and I'll send it to you so that because Apple has a thing where it doesn't work quite right. So just let me know if you want it. I'll send it. If not, I'll see you again in the middle of the month or the beginning of March. And I will be doing weeklies. There's going to be one weekly reading for collective for all signs. I'm going to start right around Valentine's, so in a few days. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.